Yeah, holy. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Rumpus here with some more OPBR. Now, today's not going to be a new usual video, but I wanted to go over a couple metal set recommendations that I personally kind of would think would good from what I've seen some other people run, and kind of go over some stuff for you guys, whether you're free to play or you have some old event metals. We're going to take a look at a couple options that you could be running and look into that. But so let's dive in. Let's look at that. First one's first. I'm gonna give credit to Nova on this one. This one's actually a pretty common set. I feel like a lot of people use this. You're going to want to focus skill 2 with Akainu because that's your invincibility and that's your big lava shots. That's basically where all your damage comes from. So skill 2 is your focus. Now this one gives you full skill 2 for each of these, and then you get a couple other tags. You get dodge, you get capture speed, and then you get a little damage increase as well. But you don't get any skill 1. So that's a trade-off if you want 0 skill 1. But your skill 1 is actually pretty fairly short cooldown. It's like 20-some seconds. So it's not bad. But every one of these gives you skill 2 cooldown. When you get a kill, you're generally going to get a kill when you use your skill 2 in most circumstances. Unless you're fighting a General Frankie, this is where this metal set will hurt you. This brings you, I believe in total, if you get a kill and you're sitting on a treasure, this one's either on your enemy treasure or this is on your treasure. So you'll have 13% cooldown increase as well. So it goes down to about 32 seconds, I believe, when I did the math out. Somewhere around there, if you do get 1 kill. Now, if you get 2 kills, that goes down even more. If you get 3 kills, even more. So obviously, like that kill percentage actually boosts you up a lot. So that's one option if you would like. This is probably generally a pretty free-to-play friendly set because most of these units are generally all right to get. You can probably get Snake Man. You can at least be buying frags for Snake Man and Zoro in the shop, and this Luffy. I don't remember if you can buy this shop, this Battle Axe Luffy, but you can definitely like look for that. I think it is an option. So you should be able to get those fragments, and you should be able to get these units and be able to grab their fragments. So that is an option for a free-to-play player for sure. Let's dive in. Let's look at another set. One of the other options, if you have this old event metal, this is a very old one, so most of you will not be able to do this, is the Charlotte family set. This one gives you a little strength, you get a little damage reduction, which is nice. You get a little damage increase, which you always great, and then you get a little skill 2 cooldown on a kill. So if you're getting kills, you're getting fat cooldowns. You also get fat cooldowns here. You get full skill 1, you get full skill 2, you get full dodge, you get some damage increase, and then you get a little more damage increase. So let's see, when the allies are not near the treasure where you are at, and when you have team less, so if you have no allies near you, you have less treasure, and you're on the enemy flag, you have plus 25% damage increase. Kind of nutty. That's actually pretty fat. You can do a lot of damage with that, especially since Akainu doesn't have the most damage increase. So this is actually really, really good set. It's nice. Depends if you have the Sweet 3. I really, really like that set. This is another one. This one, trade-off, you don't have damage increase, but I think this one competes with that first set that I showed you for damage, for cooldown reduction. Now, this one doesn't have any damage increase, unfortunately, but you are always reducing the stuff. So you don't have to be on a flag for this one. So there's some times where you're just not on a flag. If you're not on flags, then this one's going to be better than that first set that I showed you. We just had this event medals, so most of you guys should have this, but if you're brand new, then you won't have these event medals. But this one gives you skill 2 cooldown when you have more treasure by 13%. You get 10% when you have less treasure. And then whenever you use skill 1, you get 5%. So you should be able to use about 2 skill 1s in the amount of time. So that'll give you an extra 10% cooldown reduction on that. So this one's probably the second highest cooldown that you would get for skill 2 total compared to that first set. And then you get full skill 1, you get full skill 2, you get dodge, and then capture speed. The only issue is you don't have damage increase. So it's not as crazy. So honestly, I think I kind of liken them helping more towards the Charlotte family one, but that's an option as well. Another option that you can always run like these sets. You can run like the triple, like this thing is my general attacker set. I made this just for as universal as possible, and it gives you like fat damage increase. You get full skill 1, you get full skill 2, but it doesn't come with any cooldowns. It's just kind of damage increase. All it is damage increase, damage increase, and damage increase. So that's literally all it comes with. It's like a trade-off. I don't know, that's a pretty general one. If you want to create a metal set that's good for like mini attackers, you can run this. I wouldn't run the Zoro though. I would definitely pick if you have the Lucy metal, I would go the Lucy metal instead. But the Zoro metal, you can go as backup if you need it as well. Otherwise, triple Luffy metals are always nice for damage increase, but they're not going to come with fat cooldown, so keep that in mind. The big one metal sets, these ones are kind of more oriented towards skill 1, so I probably wouldn't do that. You could definitely run some other options like The Boa Hancock set could probably work for you. This one's kind of not crazy though. This one's not really skill 2. It's not as crazy on that. You get a little bit of skill 1, but you get lesser skill 1. All it is 14%. So the Boa Hancock set, if you have that, probably many of you don't actually have this set, but the Boa Hancock set could work. Probably would not recommend. Not as ideal. If you want to actually trade off a Big Mom medal for this instead, the issue is you only have Suite 3 will only go down to pair effect instead of trio effect. If you want to trade out a Big Mom effect instead of this Katakuri for one of those, you could definitely trade that one out and you can get 5% extra heal on that. So you'd heal for 20% HP on a kill instead of 15%, which is really, really nice. So if you want to run a Big Mom medal instead of with Kata, you could switch those around. But I think that's going to be one of your go-tos. So you could run this Big Mom medal here. Recover HP by 5% on a kill. So that could work for you. That's up to you. But that's kind of just like a quick overview of some medal sets that I would recommend. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys have any other recommendations down below. Let me know. Hit me up down in the comments. I'm curious to know, see what you guys have. But this is kind of just my right off the bat, some general medal recommendations. Because in general, there's like a couple ones that are super good. And then most other ones are just like you're trading off like a bunch of stats and potential stuff. Like these are good all around stats. You guys can go the super niche, like only skill 2, but you don't have dodge, you don't have skill 1, you don't have damage increase. People like to do those medal sets. I don't. I'm not a fan of them. But that's up to you. I like these all arounder sets in general. So that's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. Also, if you have other recommendations that I missed that you guys think are better, let me know down in the comments below. But I'm going to put some. I'm going to be taking off. Yeah, peace, beautiful people.